some more Pokemon Showdown lives. I'm back, finally, to playing Sword and Shield after like what 4 months, as my team says, 4 months later. But yeah, I'm back to playing some Sword and Shield. We're gonna be playing some NU today, and I just built this team. Actually, well, I didn't just build it today. I built it yesterday because I was thinking about playing yesterday, but I was just like, I'm just gonna build teams. So this is one of the teams I built, and yeah, NU. It's been a while since I played NU. Again, last time I played was 4 months ago before BDSP dropped, and it was during the Snorlax suspect test, I believe. So I have no idea what's been going on in NU besides that Goodra got banned and Bronzong got banned. That's all I know. So this will be pretty interesting for the both of us. So yeah. Before we get started with this live, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, the Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. And yeah, follow me on my social media links. They'll be down in the descriptiones. Again, subscribe as well. We're only a couple subs away from reaching 450, so let's hit that goal soon. And let's get there. Yeah. All right. So here's the team. So we have Rhydon, Passimian, Serena, Zoroark, Weezing, and Rotom. So I've been thinking about using Zoroark for a while now. Like for a while actually. And I think it might be okay right now because the meta seems to be very physically oriented at the moment. So having something like this as a way to trick and also foul play things seems pretty nice, especially for like SD setters like Silvally Ground, which is apparently like getting high usage right now. So again, from what I've heard, because I was actually watching what's his name? I was watching Rebea's video talking about like the viability ranking and whatnot. So apparently Silvally Ground is still getting a lot of usage, which is something to note. So we can foul play that if it's going to be an SD set, and yeah, just get some momentum going right there. But yeah, basically we're gonna be using this as a lure to open up for my setup sweepers, mainly being Passimian. But yeah, we have Rhydon, which is gonna be the rocker for the team. Rocks are really nice for breaking things, and also we have SD plus EQ, which basically covers everything that's not a flying type. And then we have Rock Blast, which is there for hitting the flyers. So again, hitting Talonflame, hitting Rotom is really nice on switch-ins. Passimian is going to be an old bulk up set. Now, bulk up Passimian is something from the Gen set from like the Sun and Moon days. Now this set was actually, like a variant of this set was used with the Z crystal. It was used with Buginium Z, which was there to cover stuff like Slowbro at the time, Xatu, and like a whole bunch of other threats. Basically, it was meant to be like a wall breaker to set up for the other sweeper in the back. Yeah, I'm kind of gonna be doing the same thing with this one. I have Ironhead. Ironhead's going to be there for hitting Diancie and hitting Sylveon. Originally, I had Earthquake, but Earthquake just did not feel right to me. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to drop that and put Ironhead instead, which covers a lot besides Diancie and Sylveon. It hits other things pretty neutrally as well, paired with Knockoff too. And then Close Combat for the stab, which hits basically everything. Then we have Serena. Serena is going to be a spinner for the team, so having a way to remove hazards for the team is really nice. It's got the boots as well, so it doesn't have to take rock damage or take spike damage or whatnot. Whip is going to be there for hitting, hitting opposing ground types and whatnot really hard. Got Synthesis, which is there for the recovery to keep this thing healthy, and then U-turn for the momentum. And yeah. Now the reason why I need U-turn is because these three, well, to be more specific, Passimian and Serena are known to U-turn a lot. So basically what I want to do is I want to use Zoroark as like a way to kind of fake out my opponent to make them think that I'm running a Choice Scarf Passimian. So I want them to kind of like have that illusion, or I want to make that illusion known. So yeah, again, I'm very bad with using a mon like Zoroark because I don't really understand it yet because I barely use this thing. Or I've never really used it before. So it'll be interesting for both of us. Or for all of us. But yeah, U-turn's gonna be there for getting some pivoting off, and also can play into Zoroark's illusion pretty well too. Again, momentum's really key here, so that we can actually get momentum with the rest of the team and whatnot. I already talked about Zoroark. But mainly what we want to do is like trick if we need to trick things, open up for the sweepers. When we have Weezing, so Weezing is going to be another way for me to handle physical attackers and also handle the fairies. Sludge Bomb again is there for Sylveon. You got Wisp Witch is there for burning things. Flamethrower Witch is there for the grasses and steel types, and then Pain Splits, they're going to be there for the recovery. Then we have Rotom. So Rotom is going to be another Choice Scarf set, or another Choice Scarf Mon. So 2 Choice Scarf Mons. You got Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, or Thunderbolt, Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, and Trick. I was thinking about putting a Nasty Plot because that would also help with Rotom's way of setting up. But I don't really know. I kind of like running this a little bit more. I kind of like Thunderbolt. But again, I'll just have to see how the games go. I'll probably have to change what I need to, because, you know, for one, this is my first time actually playing with the team for this video. That's one thing to note. And two, well, I think Nasty Plot's just better overall for like really breaking things down once they've been tricked anyway. But yeah, again, I have no idea what the meta's going to be like right now, so it'll be interesting for all of us, and I'm excited. Excited and nervous at the same time. But yeah, 2 Scarfers means we outspeed pretty much a majority of the metagame. We outspeed Aerodactyl, we outspeed like all of them pretty much. And Rotom right now is still like top tier at the moment, so it still covers practically everything in the metagame. Again, we hit Xatu, we hit Vape, we hit Toxicroak, we hit basically everything. For pretty good neutral damage anyway. And yeah. So I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I think we're gonna do okay. So yeah, let's dive in and let's get some games, shall we? Not sure if we're gonna find anybody, because I mean, like, it's not like that late. It's like 3. It's almost 3 in the afternoon. But okay, we actually got a game. This is interesting. Also, where am I at on the slider? Oh, I dropped a lot. I dropped a lot. I remember I was like 1400 or something. So I'm not really sure what's happening here. Not even gonna lie. For one, I actually want Zoroark. Honestly, Zoroark is a pretty free lead for the most part. Well, not free, but Anyways, I have to make Zoroark the last one. So I think the last one I want to make it is probably gonna be Rotom. For a lead, I kind of like Serena, actually. Serena's not that bad of a lead. They don't really have much of a lead to stop really most of my stuff. So I'll lead Serena. And I'm gonna have Zoroark be the Mon. I'll have Zoroark be the Mon. Now the worst thing that they could lead is the worst thing they could lead is this. But I think it's okay. I really think Rotom is a better lead. I do. I really think Rotom is a much better lead, but Serena is pretty bulky, so it could take on at least the special attackers fairly well too. But yeah, I think this is okay. So, wait, no, nope, didn't mean to do that. Serena lead, Simeon, Rhydon, Weezing, Rotom, and then Zoroark. Wait, I messed up. It's the other way. They did lead Drapion. Why? Why did they lead Drapion? I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know why they lead Drapion. I should just leave Rhydon. Okay, I'm just gonna go Rhydon as they knock, and okay. I'm just gonna Earthquake. It hits everything. I mean, I don't care about that too much, and I'm just gonna do it again. They knock. Okay, fine. So we get rid of Drapion, which is worth it. I can still spin anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Starmie does get a free kill though, which I don't like, but I can't exactly stop it unless I go Rotom and then just Leaf Storm, because that's really free. Yeah, I messed up. I should have had Rotom be the one, because now it's gonna be weird. Let's see. Weezing's only good for Toxicroak, which I really want to keep it around for that, and also covers Golurk pretty well too. I think I have to go Rotom. If he goes for Ice Beam, fine. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I'm just going to Leaf Storm here and try and hit the Golurk, because Golurk makes the most sense to me. If they go Diancie, that's fine too, we also cover that. But they have no switching for this right now. Ow. Okay, game. Alright, game. Alright, my guy. I'm going Weezing on the U-turn. I don't know why. I guess he's just sacking. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, I guess he's just sacking. So, Scald. I don't know if this is utility or not. I'm gonna find out. What is this? Meteor. Okay, well, that sucks. Well, that sucks a lot. So I'm dead here. All right. Just gonna Volt Switch. I'd rather Leaf Storm again. I'd much rather do that, or even just Thunderbolt. I'll Volt Switch. All right, I'm getting played now. Now I'm getting outplayed. I'll go Weezing. Dynamic Punch doesn't do too much. So not being able to spin kind of sucks, because now I'm not going to be able to really pressure Starmie like I want to. I think this might be Scarf Braviary, the way they're playing it. I could burn... Is burning things even worth it? I don't even know. They're not staying in, but... Because, I mean, they're Nogar too. Starmie is the only mon that makes sense on the Switch. And I've already lost too much momentum already. Just burn anyway. Okay, he just doesn't care. That's fine. So, I don't know what he went for. Okay, Poltergeist, that's fine. In the Pain Split here. Actually, I can go right on now and just go for rocks. Or at least attempt to go for rocks. He may end up switching, but I don't really care. If I get rocks and I mess up the Braviary, and that's what really matters to me. More than anything else. Also, EQ won't do too much damage to me. Goes to Anti, that's fine. I'm going for rocks here. The worst thing this could be is like Specs. Okay. Well, that's still fine. I'm still going to Earthquake. Because Starmie's not going to take the hit very well. And if they do that, I still get damage, so that's still fine. So let's see. How do I want to do this now? I really wish I was able to remove those T-Spikes, man. If I got those, if I was able to remove those spikes, or remove that spike, that would have been able to get something out of this. But why did he lead Drapion? Like, what the fuck? I can't go Zoroark. Zoroark can technically win. Technically. Actually, no, it definitely can win. Definitely can. The problem is the Tauntacroak, which needs to get chipped even more. I think I can kind of Leaf Storm here, but if I go for Simeon and then take Poison, then they can see that I'm not Scarfed. And then they get a free Starmie. I don't want them to get a free Starmie. And again, I kind of messed up the Zoroark play, or the Zoroark option, because I should have went into it before. Because now I don't know what's going to happen. I think they may end, I think it might just be Zoroark still. Yeah, I lost Rhydon. Dang, I really should have thought that through a little bit more. And if I take Poison, it's bad. Yeah, I have to go you and just go for Leaf Storm. I don't have no other option. So yeah, that dies, which is way better for me. Braviary gets a free U-turn. I don't really care. Or Tauntacroak gets a free switch. Let's see what kind of Croak this is. It is special. That's terrible. That's the worst thing that could have happened. So I'm dead here. Oh, I'm not. I get damage, though. That's good. Okay, so now... Let's see. 48. Got a Flamethrower again. Yeah. Let's see. How do I want to do this? How do I do this? If I trick, then he gets a Scarf. I don't want him getting a Scarf. I don't want any of these getting a Scarf. Maybe he thinks that... I'm going Zoroark. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Okay, well, I died. So, he did that instead. I think I just lose now. I think I actually do think... Okay, no, I don't. Wait, it lived. Wow. Alright, I lost. Okay, well, that sucks. So I lose the game. That's unfortunate. Not much I could have done. Really? I think he played really well with Golurk and Drape. I don't like how this game went. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like how this game went. I'm gonna be completely honest. This game was terrible. This game was actually terrible. We're gonna try that again. Why did he lead Drapion? Like, that made no sense to me. But whatever. Whatever, man. Again, I'm playing this metagame like 4 months later, and people are still doing the same stuff. So, it is what it is. How are y'all doing, by the way? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty okay. It's Wednesday as I'm recording, so you guys should see this tomorrow being Thursday. But yeah, I've been pretty much just been chilling, you know. March just starting, so I'll be starting my job, like next month. I'll be starting in April, so see, I'm pretty excited for that, you know. I'm pretty excited. A little jittery about it, but I'm definitely excited to start working. So see, I'll be getting my schedule in April, and then I'll just be starting then, which means I'll have to make an adjustment to how I record and everything and upload my stuff. But generally I'll be working on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna actually set the schedule up for you guys. That way uploads will be consistent, you know, for when I upload, or for when I normally upload on these days, on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. My apologies. Okay, this guy's running a pretty old team. I'm just gonna leave Rotom and just Thunderbolt things. Not really gonna think too much about it. Yeah, we're gonna lead Rotom, and let's see, it's the last lead, right? It's the last one. So Rotom, Passimian, Weezing. I want it to be Rhydon last. So so this and that, yeah. That should work that way. Alright, so I'm just gonna Volt Switch. They can burn me, I don't really care. I guess they could go into like Mudsteel too, but I'd rather go for the damage here and just get what I can. Okay. I can go Weezing pretty safely. Could even go Rhydon, but I mean, Rhydon's pretty fine too. I can just get an SD off and just EQ things. This thing can't do much back to me anyway. Besides maybe knock. But I'll go Weezing and just Flamethrower. If they switch, they switch. Well, I guess them switching into Blasters would kind of suck, wouldn't it? Whatever. Also Flamethrower. Maybe they won't expect it. Okay, they didn't. So I get a crit. It's gonna Flamethrower again. Because I mean, Blastoise makes sense here if they go into it. This thing's definitely a problem. I gotta figure out how to handle that. I mean, technically Serena can handle it, but like not really. Okay, I don't know why they did that, but I'm just gonna burn this. Okay, I'm just gonna Sledge Bomb now. So they can't really do much to Weezing. Yeah, it's not gonna do anything. I can actually go Rhydon now and just go for rocks. So wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go for rocks. So I'll go for rocks here. Pressure everything. Alright, and then we can just Rock Blast. Alright, so that does. If they set up with Blasts, I'm just gonna Earthquake it. I'll Earthquake this too for the damage. Alright, because that's gonna do a good chunk. And they can just Earthquake back. Don't really care too much about that. And we live too, which is nice. So Mudsteel dies. Mudsteel will die. Actually, it'll probably live barely. It'll barely live the hit. But at this point, we pretty much can Thunderbolt through. Or I guess not Thunderbolt through anymore. So let's see. Zoroark is going to be a Weezing now. I could probably just close combat this, couldn't I? That's a terrible idea. Can I handle Comfy? Yeah, I can. I had to land Whip. That's fine. Wait, no. Just whip that. Whip will definitely knock that out. Yep, there we go. Don't gotta deal with you. Sableye can burn things, but I have Zoroark technically. Rotom also can just Thunderbolt here pretty freely too. But I also have Weezing. Weezing can take this on, so this is fine. Sledge Bomb here. Alright, I can try and go for some poisons. We don't get a poison though, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna try again until we get it. Okay, there we go. Nice. Let's see. Definitely want to make sure I keep you alive for this thing. So let's go Rotom. Okay, that's a problem. I could trick it, but I don't want to do that. see. I'll Volt Switch. And we go Zoroark here. Aw, shoot. Well, I mean, that kind of works still. Just knock here. They can't do anything and they die. But they get a free Comfy. I don't really want that. I was trying my best to avoid that, because now this thing's gonna be a problem. I was really trying my best to avoid this thing. Why'd they knock? Like, this U-turn here. And then, if I trick, it's bad. But I think I have to go Serena and just whip. Yeah, just whip it. And hopefully it kills, or it's enough to kill. Please be enough to kill. Store power. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, it's life. We're even better. Okay, good. So this is dead. I'm going to hit that too. Alright, good. Okay, we won. That was too much. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so we did that one. That one took a lot of thought. More thought than it should have. Now this team looks old. This team definitely looks old. Okay, they have a Zoroark though. It's just gonna be interesting. So can have fun. So Zoroark, their Zoroark is gonna be a little bit more problematic than mine. Only because I don't have really good switch-ins. They have no Fairy type, which is actually the best thing possible, because now that means Passimian is gonna have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I could actually lead it, honestly. Their best lead is probably their own Passimian. My Rhydon is fairly good for. Actually, let's go for most of these. It's good for the. It's pretty good for the Tyrantrum. It's good for the potential Zoroark, depending on what it does. It's good for Arrow, and it's also good for Passimian. This is like some kind of. I feel like it's. I mean, it's definitely an offensive team, but I'm not sure if Arrow would be a rocker here, or if it'd just be like or if it'd be like Bandit or DD. I think it's probably rocks though, just a rock lead. They have no ground type either, so I can just leave Rotom and just Thunderbolt things for free. So you know what? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to lead Zoroark in disguise as Rotom. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because if I can do that and potentially beat this lead, that would be really good. I feel like it's either gonna be this lead or something else, but actually no, I can't lead. Hold on, wait a minute. I messed up. I should have actually had Passimian be the one. So dupe, and then dupe. There we go. Should work now. So get my opponent the timer, and I think that should work. So yeah, I can leave Zoroark as a fake out to just knock off whatever I want, or even get a U-turn off to get some momentum early. If they do the same thing, then that's fine. But yeah, I think my Zoroark. Actually, no, my Zoroark might be more dangerous than theirs is. Yeah, I think it's gonna be more dangerous than theirs is, cause depending on what theirs is, if it's like a special variant, that could definitely be problematic. But if it's like a physical one, then I think my Passimian can handle it fairly well too, and so can my own Zoroark potentially. But yeah, let's see what happens here. This one is definitely gonna be an interesting game. Definitely gonna be an interesting game. But yeah, Foul Play covers 1, 2, 3, and 4. I guess 5 also too. Like it hits everything. It hits everything really hard. So I think I like the Zoroark lead a lot. I could actually use it to trick things too, but I don't think I really need to trick anything. Because I mean, this whole team is very fast. Like, there's no point in tricking at this. There's no point in tricking this team. Rather just hit everything. really, it's just hit everything and then just go for it. So let's see who he's going to lead with. Arrow. Okay, that's fine. I definitely think knocking is okay. So, I mean, U-turning is also fine too. If I knock, I get rid of whatever item it is, and also I get to see what they do next. I'll knock. Okay, let's see. So they were Sash Rock's lead, and now their item is knocked off. So this is good. Passimian can come in. I don't really care. Don't really care too much about that. They probably think that this is Scarfed, which I hope they assume that still. So they may end up going Passimian instead, which means I could go Weezing, or I could I'll knock again. They're probably just gonna sack this. Like, yeah, they're just gonna sack it and then go Passimian. Or maybe they'll go Helios if it's Scarfed, but I think Passimian makes a lot more sense. Oh, okay. So wait, this might be either this is the Zoroark or this is just a fake out. Well, what do you do here? What would you do here? Passimian, my own Passimian isn't a bad switch in, but I can't go into that yet. If I do knock this, so that's kind of better for me anyway. I'll knock. Okay, so that was the Zoroark, that's fine. It was Life Orb too, that's fine. So, I don't want to do this then. So this is a special variant, which means that I'd have to sack something here. Whizzing going down isn't really the best. Rhydon, I think it has to be Serena. I think it actually has to be Serena. So Serena's gonna have to be the one to go down, which I'm okay with. Yeah. Even though it's really good for Heliolisk though, but actually, hold on. I could sack Serena and then go Rhydon to get rocks down. Is that really what I want to do? I don't think I want to do that. But let's see. You don't go for Dark Pulse. You definitely go for Flamethrower, and that will kill me. Can you hold on? Let me calc this real quick. I don't know if you can take this hit. If you can, that might be worth it. It might be worth going Rhydon still, but I don't think you take this hit very well. And again, I don't want to go into my own Passimian to make, and you know, he's just going to assume that, yeah, I have to calc this real quick. I needed to see if Rhydon could take a +2. Could take +2 from what's it called? From Zoroark. Zoro. Nasty plot. Let's get rid of the, well, I guess that's fine too. So, let me just calc this. So with bulk, let's give you 252 and 240 Spadef. Actually, 252 Spadef. 252 Spadef. 252. Okay, +2. That does too much damage, especially with rocks down. Okay. Then I'm gonna have to just sack Serena. Okay, he went for Sludge Bomb too. Interesting. Alright, go you and click Volt Switch. Rather Thunderbolt though. Much rather Thunderbolt, but Volt Switch should knock this out. There we go. Alright. So now I can go back into Zoroark. Or I could make the Passimian play, which I like a lot actually. But I think Zoroark's fine. So go back into Zoroark. I want to see if he's going to go back into Passimian or not. Or go Passimian here. Yep, he does. Okay, so that's fine. Just U-turn here. And then go into Wheezing as he goes for knockoff. Oh, U-turn back. Oh, shoot, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. That is very, very bad for me. Alright, so, I really wish I didn't have to sack Serena, because this is one of my main check to this thing, but we have to take a Volt Switch or Hyper Voice or whatever this is doing. Let me think. Volt Switch. If I go Rhydon on this, that's pretty good for me, but again, I don't know if this is gonna be Surf or not. I'll make the Rotom play. I have to see what he does. If he Hyper Voices, he got me. Surf. Okay, good. That's Specs, by the way. Well, I have to Leaf Storm. They know that. They get a free like Delmise, yeah. Which is terrible for me, but I have nothing else I can really do. This sucks, man. This sucks a lot. Judging by how much that did, that's probably Specs. So this is definitely not the best spot for me to be in. If I go Wheezing, that helps me, but not really. If I go Passimian, that doesn't really do too much. I have to go for it though. Let's see. Is he gonna make a double or just hit me? Okay, that's fine. I'll knock this. Might not kill. Yeah, that's fine. So they're okay. So they were scarfed. Do I hit this thing or do I just? I definitely hit this thing. Definitely hit this thing. Okay, that's worth it. That crit definitely mattered though. That crit 100% mattered. Holy fuck. Yeah, we take that out, which is nice. They don't see I'm lefties, which is good. Actually, no, I think they saw. Did they? No, they didn't, because wait, no, they definitely saw lefties. Yeah, they saw lefties. So they know that they know that my Zoroark is they know the Zoroark now. So yeah, I gotta take a hit now. So let's see, Surf or Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. They definitely keep surfing. Like Surf is always free. Especially now. I don't really need Wheezing anymore, so I could sack it. Okay, so they went for Surf again, which is fine. Just Flamethrower here for the chip, and then Volt Switch after. It's not the worst thing losing this thing. Oh, they went Delmine, so that's fine. Well, why would they go Delmines there? It's interesting. I'll burn this. I think burning that's worth. Okay, that's fine. It's definitely fine with me. And just Flamethrower here again. Should I? Or yeah, I can Flamethrower here again. Burning Tyranitar would be pretty good too. They did 24. It's fine. It's fine. I think I can handle this now with Leaf Storming through everything. Okay. And 21. I really wish I died there, because I don't want this thing getting a free thing. I'm going to Pain Split here. Because I want him to kill me. There we go. And now what I can do is commit to Rotom again and just Full Switch. Full Switch here. Actually, is that worth it? I should have Thunderbolted. I should have went for Thunderbolt, actually. Oh, shoot. That might have messed me up, actually. Because this one's always going to come in here. And also, it is faster, too, isn't it? I feel this gets faster than me. But it's Spec still, judging by how much damage it's been doing. Shoot. I have to go Passimian. I think that's the worst thing I could have made. That's the worst play I could have made, but it's fine. Yeah. So you definitely Surf again. Surf does 26 to me. Shoot. Maybe I might live it. I might live. I'm gonna go for it. Oh shit, I lived. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Passimian. Okay. Okay, Passimian, okay. GG, baby. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that felt good. That felt great. Oh, that felt great. You know, I would be lying if I said I didn't miss this metagame. I definitely missed NU. This definitely feels great. Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. I did not think that would work out so well, but it did. It worked out very well. Yeah, playing Zoroark as the Scarfer definitely worked out in my favor. But yeah, judging by how much Surf did, that has to be Specs, right? Because that did too much damage to me. That did way too much damage. It did 26%. Like I'm not gonna say Heliolisk is weak or anything, but like that did too much damage. I don't know. The fact Passimian even lived though is insane anyway. Hold on, let me check that. Actually, let me check Heliolisk again real quick. So Heliolisk versus Passimian. Let's see. Yeah, versus Passimian. Hyper Voice does. That's definitely Specs. So I don't know why it didn't kill. I guess it just doesn't kill, or maybe it's a roll. It might be a roll. Hold on, let me see. I mean, that's definitely Specs. Just based on how much Surf did originally. Yeah, let me see. Specs, Hyper Voice. Oh, we lived that barely. Oh shit, we barely lived that. Actually, no, we lived that pretty comfortably. It's a roll. It's actually a very high roll. They'd have to, or I mean, it's a very low roll. They'd have to get to kill me. They have to get a 6% chance, even with rocks down. So we were living that. Wow. Okay. Gotta keep that memorized then. Passimian lives Hyper Voice from Specs Heliolisk. Okay, good to know. But if we're down by 85%, we die. Or even less than 100%, we pretty much, no, even less than 100, like maybe 90, 95-ish. It's like a 20% chance to kill. Maybe 30 actually, 30% chance to kill. So we lived that, which is insane. It's very insane. But yeah, let's go Passimian. Okay. Okay, so that's good to know. Now I want to see how much that did to Rotom, because again, Surf did so much damage. Rotom, let's see. So let's put Surf on you real quick. Surf did 25 to, yeah, that's definitely specs. Okay, so now we know that. All right, cool. All right, let me do one more game and we're gonna end off the vid. And maybe I'll do NU again in another 4 months. Nah, I'm kidding. This seems fun though. I really never get the chance to use Zoroark. Like it's an interesting mon, but I feel like when I use it, I play it so terribly because I don't know how to use this thing. But literally, you just use it as a fake out, pretty much. Especially when it's paired with multiple U-turn mons. Like again, Passimian as a like a fake U-turn mon, and then also, I mean, you can't really fake it with Rotom. You can't. You actually can't fake it at that point unless you just trick anyway. But then after that, they just hit you. So like you can't really fake it with Rotom lead, or if Rotom faked as Zoroark. It just doesn't work. It can only work with Passimian and Serena, which makes sense. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Okay, this team looks old too. Why are there so many old NU teams? I guess I'm not that high on ladder, so that makes sense. Let's see. So how am I gonna handle this one? Zoroark looks really good. It looks like it can end game some stuff actually. I feel like Lisk might be scarfed more than Specs on this team, so that's gonna be something to look out for. Rhydon is not a good lead for me. It looks good. It looks very good, but I don't think it's a lead. I don't think it's a lead I can really afford. Passimian faked as Zoroark could probably work out for me though. Definitely can work out for me. So I think I'm gonna do that. So I'll fake the Passimian lead again, and we're just gonna go with that instead. Even though I would love to use Passimian anyway as a lead right now, because it just covers everything really nicely. Like once I bulk up on, let's say, the Copper lead, their only switch would be Sylveon, and they can't really take that on. Well, I guess they can take +1 Iron Hit really well. If I had Gungshot though, then that definitely would just get nuked. But I don't think they lead Copper. Copper doesn't make sense as lead. Sylveon makes way more sense. So that's why this is a problem. This is a very big problem. So you know what? I'm just gonna lead Serena instead. I can't lead Serena though. Screw it. I'll just lead Rhydon anyway. It's fine. Wait, hold on. Lead Rhydon, and then I'll fake the Passimian again. So I'll fake Passimian again, and we'll see what happens here. They led Decidueye. What? Why would they lead Decidueye? What the fuck? Why? Why is that a... Okay, so it's Specs. This is Specs. This is 100% Specs. If they led this thing just like that and didn't even consider leading, and didn't even consider, like, this is definitely Specs. Okay, well I have to go into Serena. Unless it's not Specs and it's like an SD set, which would be even worse. Please be Specs and let me be right. Okay, it is Specs. Good. I'm gonna synthesis here. So good to know this is Specs, and I was right. Whipping isn't bad. Definitely could whip here. Whip will do a lot, and they don't have a good switching anyway. Yeah, I'll whip. I'll whip for the damage. They have to, like, they have no good switching. Yeah, that's doing way too much damage. They could try and burn me, and they don't get it, so I'm doing it again. Kill. Fuck yeah. Let's go, Serena. Hell yeah. Alright, so, and they forfeit. I mean, I'd forfeit too at that point. Like, Serena beats up everything. I don't know what that guy was thinking about, man. Why would you lead Decidueye though? That's so interesting to me. Why is that a lead? I mean, it makes sense. Specs Decidueye just fucks up my team in general. Like, Leaf Storm hits everything besides this thing. But yeah, I get it. But at the same time, why? Sylveon's a way better lead. It's a way better lead against me. Like, my team gets fucked by Sylveon, literally. So I don't get it. I don't. But I guess maybe they were thinking that I wouldn't lead, you know, I wouldn't lead Rhydon if I'm no. No, they probably did consider the Sylveon lead, but they just decided to fake out instead, which I don't understand because Sylveon does a lot to Rhydon anyway. But you know what? That's enough talking. I guess just enough talking. Yeah, you know what? I think this is I only had like 4 games. Yeah, I guess 1 out of 4 isn't that bad. I mean, 1 out of 3 isn't that bad. I mean, 3 wins, 1 loss isn't that bad. So I guess that's that. Kind of lackluster of a live, to be honest, but I hope y'all enjoyed it anyway. Just a quick little NU Showdown live for y'all. I'm gonna try and do some more of these as soon as I can find better teams to build and whatnot. And if I can find new teams anyway, because I definitely want to get back into this. But yeah, this was fun. It was very fun. This was very fun. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this live, and yeah, I'll try and do some more Sword and Shield stuff. I do plan on doing some Ubers, so just be on the lookout for Ubers. And maybe I'll do OU, but I need some... Well, one, I need to have the interest to do OU. Like, if I actually still care enough. And, well, I mean, I kind of care. OU looks different. I mean, nah, it doesn't look that different. It really doesn't look that different compared to how many months I played ago. Or how many months ago I played it, like, what, 5 months ago? Still looks the same to me. But yeah, maybe I'll get back into it. If you guys can send me some teams for Sword and Shield OU, I'll probably play. And some teams for NU, though. Definitely for NU, because I will be playing the shit out of this. But yeah, that's going to be that. Hope y'all enjoyed the live, and I'll see y'all for some more Pokemon Sword and Shield Showdown lives. By the way, kind of a spoiler, but this music is from Legends Arceus, and I love this. I love this new edition of this new version of Eterna Force. It's so good. Oh my god. I promised I was gonna do a review on the game. I will do a review on Legends Arceus. Be on the lookout for that. But yeah, that's gonna be that. Hope y'all enjoy it. Be safe. Wash your hands, and I'll see you for some more Pokemon Showdown lives. Peace out.